Money Bags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification stays lit like that. You guys will not miss out when we're going live, especially seeing the markets pump up how they're doing right now. I mean, you guys can feel the excitement in the TGs, in the spaces. There's a lot of things to cover today, but first thing we're going to cover is obviously Bitcoin price, which is super important to the market. Let's make sure we're live on all social media platforms, all fronts. It's very important. We don't want to miss out on that. Let's come over here. Welcome in, everybody. Get comfortable. Let's talk cryptocurrency. BTC to 100K. It's pretty amazing if you ask me, and it's looking like it could happen. That's for sure. You guys let me know down in the chat. So we are live. We got Blunt House live as well. I forgot that Blunt is going live now on. This is so good for. Let's jump in on Blunt again
as well.
Blunt is dropping some knowledge for everybody. I got his technical analysis, or I got his indicator, and we're going to show it off as well on the channel. It really does help. And shout out to Blunt, honestly, man. We're going to have him up on the show, let him do some breaking down because, I mean, the man is full of wisdom.
And you're still north of the T-line and everything.
He's a source of wisdom when it comes to technical analysis, and it's a lot of fun. So the fact that we have Blunt House so close to Feg Token and everybody can see what's really going on, this is where it's at, everybody. And you're gonna see I have his technical analysis, or his indicator, I should say, that works really good. And as you start to absorb it, you get better at being able to like digest the way that it actually operates, everybody. So, I mean, shout out to Blunt, shout out to like King Koopa, everybody who's been putting all these things together. That's really what it takes. It takes a whole village, everybody. So the fact that we got Feg Token on Blunt House technical analysis, the fact that we got Feg Token right here, you know, really says a lot about how we're pushing things in the right direction. So definitely pull up, everybody. Let me get the chat up because that's been lagging on OBS. Let's see if it works. Otherwise, we'll open it up on Restream. So welcome in, everybody. Leave some chats down below. Let me know the chat is working. Let's start off right here, which is very exciting, which we haven't seen happen in quite a bit, is the overall crypto market cap finally breaking over $3 trillion. We remember we've been saying, hey, we keep headed towards that direction. And I told everybody the minute we break that, it's going to get a lot more bullish. Why? Because that was the previous peak of the last bull run, everyone. So the fact that we're breaking over this, Dante, what's up, man? Let's go, man. Much love to you as well, legend. I mean, absolutely amazing community members. We're in the space knocking it down. We're at the, at the fronts with Feg Token, with Smart DeFi, with XPX, with, all things crypto. So, I mean, it really does take a village, and I'm excited to pull up for you guys, pull up for the whole space, for blockchain, for all the ones, getting ready for these pumps. And we're going to cover a lot of these blue chips that we've been talking about because it's a perfect example of how when Bitcoin is pumping, everything else has an opportunity, right? I've been telling you guys, back the truck up. I'm going to tell you guys again, back the truck up. Everything's going to be a lot higher automatically. It's automatically going to go up, okay? So we got ETH going up, BTC going up, SUI going back, going close to, $10. We got Solana pumping. This is what we want to see. BTC basically almost hit like 98,000. Not that far away from 100K, everyone. Like I said before, you're not going to sit here and tell me that out of all the other bull runs, this is the one that the Bitcoin rainbow chart doesn't work. It doesn't go into the yellow and orange. I just can't. I just can't. Historically, not because I'm saying so, it seems that it always does. And the fact that we got people like Michael Saylor and people accumulating BTC like BlackRock, and the fact that the whole market is just coming into cryptocurrency, it's on the table. Are there going to be corrections? Absolutely. Are there going to be pullbacks? Absolutely. But don't fade your great projects that are building for the future, because this is what we're getting ready for. Retail's still not in here. This is a lot of institutional money, but retail's going to come in. It's definitely going to come. Let's start off right here on as you can see, this is the Blunt House indicator right here that lets me know what's going on. Really, really strong. I like to trade the 15-minute chart, and we see that it's about to light up right now. And that's a great trade in the short term for what we got going on. Oh, my bad. I'm over here opening other tabs. For what we got going on in the market, you can see a nice little, short trade after this nice little rally. You don't want to get caught up in these where they signal down and then go right back up. As you start to consume this indicator, you'll start to understand when is that signal. And a lot of times it's that 50 moving average. At the same time you get that indicator and it breaks that 50 moving average, it is very powerful. But I think one of the strongest ones that people can practice and hold on to in the very beginning and what they're looking at is the 50 moving average. The 50 moving average breaks down a lot of what's going on in the market and gives everybody that opportunity to essentially understand trend pretty easily, right? So here we go once again, BTC exactly up to the point of control, pumping exactly like we've been talking, like we've been telling everybody that I had the opportunity to do, and that's exactly what it's doing. Now, when we put that blunt house back on, you'll see that, that trend was never broken, even in these little red candles on the daily, right? You'll see it's still a green indicator. And this is what I'm talking about, that this indicator is very powerful when you're using it combined with the 50 moving average breaking together. You see right here we got signals underneath the 50 moving average, but it can get choppy and make you feel like you're calling it wrong, right? But really, if you wait for it to break over the 50, it combined, it's very powerful. Same thing with over here, this indicator flashing and then this break underneath the 50, that this thing is going to travel a lot lower. You would get a buy signal right here, but the fact that you're underneath the 50 is like, it's one of those quick flashes to grab liquidity and then go right back down. I am very bullish on the market. I have been since we broke the 50 moving average. And that's what I want people to focus on. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not pretending to be one. What I am saying, though, we were in a downtrend underneath this 50 moving average. And ever since we were talking about it breaking this thing right here, it really showed us what's going on. And it turns green and red for us just to make it a little bit easier for everybody to actually digest the way this 50 moving average starts to kind of work for everyone, right? So this is really nice. We're seeing BTC right here on this point of control, obviously smashing up here, looking really good. And then, some nice signals on the lower time frames. Possibly we'll get a test down to 95. But like I've been saying, we're going to sleep. We're waking up. BTC's over 90K. You go to sleep, you wake up, BTC still over 90K. Now even pumping higher to 97,338. So again, did you cry or did you buy? And we're not done. This market's not done. You can tell on the weekly chart that everybody overreacted. There was an overreaction, a knee-jerk reaction with GDP and all these kind of things in the market. A lot of news, a lot of noise. News is noise. And what Bitcoin did was its first correction after going to 109,000, coming back and bouncing off to 50 and having a continuation. As it shows it likes to do, bouncing off this 50 moving average. So on this weekly chart, we stay above this 50 moving average. We are set to go a lot higher on BTC. And you have, when you start to line up these time frames, it starts to look really healthy and really good. Upper value range is right here. We could see the pump going to, essentially $102,000 BTC. That would get the market really, really excited. So Rico, markets are rumbling and ready to explode. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And people are starting to come into the markets. You can feel it, right? It's people are coming off the fence and they're getting in. I've been saying once this happened down here, it's back to truck up time, and on all your favorite projects. Somebody got to buy a bunch of FEG token right before the market started to pump. I think somebody bought like 16 BNB or something like that. So people are loading up their bags. This is the time that you load up. It's still very early. There might be small corrections, along this path as far as the daily chart, and it's, natural wanting to bounce off the 50 because this is fractal, right? Just like it bounces off the 50 on the weekly, it'll bounce off the 50 on the daily. Just like it'll do it on the daily, it'll do it on the 4-hour chart, right? It'll bounce right off the 50 moving average if we're staying bullish. So you'll see this happen time and time again. What's up, Saphir? What's up, Volt Army? Welcome in, everybody. We got an earlier show for everyone. Get this crypto talk out there for sure. Working, schedule's all off. When it's development time, schedule is all off. It's wild right now. So it's perfect. It's actually perfect. You got to go with the flow. You got to go with the flow. So this is what we got for BTC. As you can see, it's fractal. It's just bouncing on that 50 moving average. Markets are staying bullish. Obviously, on the shorter time frames, you'll have where you get tested a lot more, some consolidation where it gets a little bit more volatile. But long term, BTC definitely has an uptrend. And I'm not the only one saying that. You guys can see the whole market lit. 3 trillion is the magic number. Yeah, we're right back over that. Right back over $3 trillion the global crypto market cap. And that's what it's all about. And once it gets over that number, it's like it just starts to incite. It gets the market all excited, everyone. So I'm very bullish on the market. I have been since BTC. You know, I knew that BTC was going to turn around regardless. It has to correct. Like the weekly chart was like, all right, we went up. First correction, we're still above this. We did a wick underneath there to test everybody, but now we're going right back up. And then you got, you know, Michael Saylor, BlackRock, everybody snatching up BTC, people making plans to become the next Michael Saylor with Bitcoin reserves in their projects and their companies. So the writing is on the wall, everyone. It's on the wall. BTC, it's going to go up to the yellow and the orange. What those numbers are going to look like, you tell me. You tell me what those numbers are going to look like. But at the very least, the top of the green is 169. 169 for BTC. Let's go to AVAX since you know what, we'll go to ETH and we'll just go down the line of the blue chips. ETH shorts are going absolutely amazing. We're getting new subscribers from all those shorts. I mean, I checked again this morning to see where our shorts views are up 57,000 more views this month because of the shorts. So although the views probably, it feels like we're shadow banned on the live streams, what's nice is we get to snip these live streams, we get to make them even longer or make them into shorts and really get the most out of all these live streams. And they have been working with an extra 57,000 more views in just the first 30 days. I'm sure the next month it's gonna, you know, scale up to some percent. So we're gonna keep pushing on that using AI tools, and that's what you're supposed to do in this market. We're living in a market where technology continues to advance and make it work for you, right? I could have sat on the sidelines and just, you know, not figured out some AI tools to help me make shorts and do the hashtag, the cash tags. And you know what? AI knows what people want, and it's really working. 57,000 more views in the first month of using it. That you can't ignore that. So we're definitely getting a lot of exposure to Ethereum maxis. So shout out to all the Ethereum maxis. A lot of those shorts are doing fantastic. A lot of new subscribers coming from there. And you guys should be excited. Any Ethereum maxi should be excited because here goes that first green candle that we were waiting for to give you that solid confirmation above the 50 moving average. And not because I said so, because BTC gives you an example of what it looks like. BTC did this choppy mark, choppy, and then a solid green candle above the 50 moving average with a long wick on top, right? You come over here to Ethereum, choppy, chop, solid green candle with that long wick on the top. It's going to follow this 50 moving average. BTC is the rising tide that raises all the ships. So do you want to wait to buy more ETH at, you know, 2,400? Do you want to wait to buy it at 3,400? That is really up to you. We're seeing some really good price action in the market. ETH likes to trail behind, so as long as you see BTC moving in the right direction, you can play ETH really nice because it's already showing you that it will play catch up to BTC and follow the trend of this 50 moving average and most likely trend upwards. Maybe test it a couple times, maybe even wick below it to get some people out, but headed in an upward trend, which the trend is your friend. That's really what it just comes down to. The trend is your friend. Very, very nice. Looking at Ethereum, looking at potential prices of Ethereum at 2,400. 3,400. We're going to see these prices. Upper value range is about $4,000 for that Ethereum coming very soon to a blockchain near you. That's what's going to happen. So Ethereum. Loving it. Looks like they're waking it up, everyone. So let's go on to the next one. Let's go to Solana. What am I doing? Okay. Here we go for Solana. We had a little dip, but it's definitely ripping up. It doesn't have to always come down to this 50 exactly and bounce off of it. It can even do that little retest trade inside there because most likely there's a moving average inside here that we're not seeing. This is the 50 moving average. And if I start adding moving average, I have no doubt, I have zero doubt that this thing bounced off of most likely the 20 moving average or something. So that little retest trade is being traded right now on another moving average. So we're seeing Solana pick up, which we told everyone since Solana broke over the 50 moving average, these daily candles started to close green, BTC started to rise the tide. It was time to look at Solana as a trade, and here we go. It was down here at about 120 when we were saying that. Now Solana's, bumping up to 150, 159 sometimes, depending where you're looking at it and where you're buying. What's up, Speedy? What's up, Mikey? What's up, everyone? Let's go. Woo! What's up, everybody? I got that McDonald's coffee in me today, man. I love this stuff. Starbucks is fancy and it tastes good, but I promise you drink like 2 of these tall McDonald's coffees, bro. McDonald got the plug. Here we go. Here we go. So we got Solana looking really good at 151 right now. What price can it go to? Well, the point of control likes to pull price up to this area. We're talking about a 235 Solana. So everybody, meme link bag looks good now. When ETH pumps, it will be glorious. Absolutely. Yep, definitely. I'm in the same boat with you. You know that's the diamond hands not work, Mr. Mo. It's wild, right? And theirs is moving really nice because their supply has gotten burned so fast. So now that price discovery is just happening back to back very easily. And XPX is going to get there. You know, we have our burn mechanism. We're definitely going to get there. But again, I think everybody in Meme Link that diamond handed that, which I'm one of them. You know, I'm in the back channels with Pablo Crow. You know, testing Meme Link, I think is something very powerful that has some potential in the space. There's a gap. He's filling it up with Meme Link. Diamond hands are winning. What is Meme Link going to look like when ETH is, you know, $3,400? It's going to be pretty wild. It's going to be pretty wild. Same thing for these Solana plays. Same thing for the Solana plays. You know, Speedy's on ETH. You know, Speedy's going to go up organically, automatically when you know, ETH continues to pump up. There's no way that BTC continues to rise up and ETH doesn't break its all-time high this bull run. That would be weird. Such a simple strategy. Hold and win, right? It's so wild. It's like, don't do too much. The human mind likes to come up with great ideas sometimes, and sometimes those great ideas are not that great. You know, when you do a great idea out of pure boredom and not like a necessity, it's different, right? When you have a great idea just because you're bored of something, is like, you just got to let things happen, right? But, you know, it's one thing out of a necessity or something like that because you have to, but you know, just to do it just because you want to move stuff around, you get wrecked like that. But here we go. Solana, 151. Upper value range on Solana is 270. Point of control is 234. Solana's looking very healthy. Solana market is really starting to pick up its pace. We're seeing a lot of the Solana degening going on again, which is good. It brings in people into the space, and it's never going to go away. No matter what, whether you like it or not, it's not going to go away. There's a Pandora's box that has been opened with like Pump Fund and, you know, the way that Solana kind of rolls, that there's going to be a way of Solana no matter what, right? It's honestly going to be kind of part of its characteristics, but there's still going to be great projects building on there. And not to say that that whole part of the Solana space is, you know, if you like to play it, then it's good, right? Then it's good because a lot of people have a lot of fun doing it. If you don't like to play it, don't play it. And if you want to get exposure to Solana, there are great projects on there that are, you know, building for long term. But I think a little bit of that comes with the good and the bad about Solana, like as far as how we feel about, like, you know, Pump Fun and how, you know, people get wrecked. But what it does do, it does bring people into the space because people's greed is it's provoked, right? So people are pulling up and people are wanting to try to make a bunch of stuff happen because they see other people doing it. So very interesting market. Solana's ready. And, you know, when we see these things in the markets play out, you know, let's look. I think we're going to get that blunt signal on this one now. There it goes. That's that perfect blunt house signal, and that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. That's a nice little, you know, short trade, most likely to this upper value range on this right here. So we're going to watch this. Shout out to Blunt on that. Shout out to Blunt House on that one. Solana isn't bad trade or hold. Just don't get smacked with some random token. Yeah, but you know what? It's part of the space. It's crazy. I don't like to get. I mean, I get irritated right when it happens to me. I don't got it to really to do it like that, where it's just like the gambling feeling. I don't like to play with my mind like that, where like I'm huffing and puffing. That's not for me. I like to find a solid play and push a solid play, and if it pumps and it does good, then that's awesome. But where, you know, there's a little bit of some degening going on that I can't resonate 100% with, and maybe I got to get it together. Maybe I'm wrong, everyone. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. You know, just because I'm not doing something, or I'm doing something, doesn't mean this is you know, this is it. This is doctrine now, right? So Solana's looking good. Like you said, Mikey, I agree with you. Good afternoon, Dos Equis. Much love and respect to everybody pulling up. Really appreciate everybody pulling up organically, checking on the stream, all the support that we get from everybody. It's absolutely appreciated 100%. I feel it. I see it. And that's why we're here right now. All these Solana projects will do really good. Those who have been grinding nonstop, they'll do really good. Let's go with BNB. It's kind of lagging behind, but BNB sometimes has a mind of its own. I just don't ever discount it, and we're right here riding on the 50, and it's going to have its moment. It just does it out of nowhere. You wake up, and we got Fake for Life XPX2 posting in the chat that BNB's pumping, and he's all excited, right? And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the markets to come to us. We got BTC showing us how it's moving. Are there going to be little baby corrections? Of course, it's going to lead, but we're bullish. We're going to sleep, and we're waking up, and BTC is just pumping. What's up, Eric? So, great times are ahead, and when we see BTC or BNB break this point of control, 631, we can go to this upper value range of 713. 713 is on the table, so you can buy the BNB now at a discount price of 600, or buy it at 700 because that's still going to be a fire sale because it's going to go over $1,000. There's no way that BTC comes up to the top of the green. Even if we just go to the top of the green and we go to 169, that BNB is going to stay at the same price. It's not going to happen. What is going to happen is, just like we see BTC giving us a perfect example of when she pumps and she moves the market, the rest of the market moves. So I'm not here to fight that. I'm not here to make up new rules. I'm here just to show what's happening and follow the trend. I'm following the trend. I'm not predicting the trend. I'm going to follow it. We're going to go with the flow. That's what Ricans love saying that. Shout out to to the broski. He said, my Puerto Rican girlfriend, tell her, go with the just tell her. I'm sure you've heard it already. Ricans love saying, hey, we're just going with the flow. So we're going to go with the flow. Here goes XRP. It did go up to exactly to where we said. We marked it. If you guys go back and check the receipts on any of these XRP videos, the minute it broke out, we said, hey, XRP to 236. It did. We see it wicked up, came right back down, bouncing on the 50. So what does this say for XRP? It's looking really good. If BTC stays above that 50 moving average, if BTC keeps pumping above the 50 moving average, you best believe that all these little things are just corrections, shaking people out, as it's going to also continue to follow BTC and this hot market of over $3 trillion market cap. It's very exciting times. Very exciting times. Don't be bummed out. I don't want to see nobody bummed out. What else? Let's go to AVAX. I think it's proper. I think we have to check AVAX. I would feel like I would be doing my community, this whole crypto community. What the? Is it going to do what we're saying? No way. Get out of here, Mr. Mo. Pack it up. That's it. No way it's doing exactly what the retest trade, right? We see that. We see that happen all the time. So here goes a retest trade of, AVAX breaking over the 50 moving average, it coming right back down, but it's going to ride the 50 moving average and come up to, it's got to shake people out. It's got to make it seem like it's not going to do it, but it's going to, right? So up here at a $32 AVAX, point of control is a $41 AVAX, upper value range is a $53 AVAX, and all-time highs is over $100 on Avalanche. So Avalanche is definitely a sleeping giant right now, crazy discount prices. We've been kind of hinting that it had some movement once BTC started moving, and it was at $19, especially with things like Arena, getting everybody hyped about that, and essentially getting people to buy more AVAX so they can buy Arena and they can tip people that they want to tip. Something that we've been covering as well at discount prices at $10 million market cap. I think it cruises around 15 mil right now, but you're still early if you want a piece of Arena. Here goes AVAX giving you guys an absolutely bullish opportunity on the market right now. You almost can't get it wrong. And let's say all this bullish stuff wasn't happening in the space. Yes, I understand we're just barely coming off the fence. We're just barely coming out of a downtrend. So people are a little bit still kind of skeptical or whatnot, but don't be skeptical. Jesus is going to Dubai 2049. The creator of the meme is going to let the good news ring in Dubai. That's nice. I was watching some of that. Absolutely bullish times, everybody. There's just bullish times stacked up back to back. So many bullish times up ahead for all of us. And here we go. AVAX, you're going to be looking great. If there wasn't so much bullish stuff happening in the space, I understand that, we're still, some people are still skeptical, but I'm letting you know that was the shakeout that a lot of people did not make it. A lot of projects did not make it. It's time to turn up the bass, everybody. turn up the bass, turn up the volume, and really, start to pump your projects. DCA, get some bags. They're all discount price bags. All prices are going to rally because BTC is ready to rally. I don't know if you guys heard Eric Trump talking. I mean, there are some crazy bullish things happening that a lot of people are not really paying a lot of attention to, and they're going to bring in all the retail for us. Did you build something? Do you have a community? Do you have a product? Do you have a service? Do you have a way for when people come into this market to find out about you? So here we go. He said, I hold $200 in Cock Inu. Hope AVAX do something. Oh, it's going to, Eric. It's going to. Imagine you buy land on Mars, Metaverse, and McDonald's is your neighbor. I mean, I would love that. If I could just reach out the window and grab the coffee. How American is that? Said my house is in the drive-thru. AVAX, everybody. Let's go over to Smart DeFi. Bring your projects in here. Bring your communities in. Let's watch the markets do what the markets do. Let's enjoy the day together. Another great, fantastic crypto day. A lot of testing going on behind the scenes. I'm actually got some things to do after I'm done with the live stream. I'm going to post some shorts. I got some IRL things to test out for XPX. Gonna go do that. Probably a couple other things as well. The weather's nice here. Everything's just pumping. The bags are set. I was already doing some testings, having some meetings on the pay portal. So, I mean, things are moving along, and that's how you do it, right? You just do it as it comes. You fix that. You do that, and that's how you move through the market, man. That's how you move through the market. We got T-Dev up in here. What's up, T-Dev from 8 Quads, everybody? We got 8 Quads up in here. I want you guys to head over there. Definitely make an account. And if you guys want a little bit of alpha, go get your XPX account right now, everyone. Ooh, we got some bullish buys on XPX. Wait a minute, the Chads are stepping in. Wait a minute, I didn't even see this. I'm over here live, and the Chads are loading up on XPX. Got me all excited on the stream. Let's go. Back the truck up, everybody. We just deleted a 0 again. It's that simple. It's that simple. We are ready for our rally. Our rally's coming. That XPX rally is definitely coming. We proved ourselves over 10 months building nonstop. The dev is working. The team is working. The development team is on fire. Ollie's on fire. Marlone's on fire. Dave is on fire. And we're seeing the Chad stepping in and snatching up some discount prices. That was smart money snatching up XPX like crazy right there. $1,200, 2 BNB. Snatch it up, everybody. Snatch it up. Oh, that was on Feg Token. I thought that was on us. I thought that was on us. They had a 16 BNB buy. I'm over here pumped up. I thought that was us. Okay. We're going to see ours come through. We're going to see ours come through. I thought it was XPX. Let's go to the X account, and then we'll cover the chart, which it is pumping over here on Feg Token. I saw that 10 million. I was like, wait a minute. Ain't no way. The TG would be fire when I saw 10 million on the top, but it's coming, everybody. It's definitely coming. Bro, buy Elon now at least few hundred. Okay. In June, it will be late and the price gonna pump. Eric's over here telling us this is what I want to cover. This is why I'm bullish right here. Somebody was sniffing out that the market was gonna pump. Look at this. 16.5 BNB. 16.5 BNB. That's pretty bullish if you ask me. Pretty bullish. And this person, whoever snatched, they staked it right away because I wanted to see what Mr. Mo's laughing. I wanted to see if they staked all of that. That Feg token is staked up, everyone. So there's people snatching up supply. It's gonna happen on XPX. We'll see some buys like that. Don't worry. That's gonna happen as well, right? When you're cruising around that 9 million, 10 million, you can provoke some really nice buys like that. People will load up like crazy. I loaded up. Dex Tools, check. You're too pumped, but yeah, our time is coming. Yeah, I'm too pumped up, man. That's the coffee, man. Coffee's got me good. I haven't had no coffee. I don't know if you guys seen. I've been drinking water lately and going to the gym, so I've been trying to do all this like healthy stuff that's irritating, But yeah, I'm even got a little sweat going from the coffee. Since it's been like, I don't know, like a good week or something like that. But I ordered some Nas energy drinks. Yes, I ordered them using XPX Visa card. And yes, we got some coffee today. We're ready for that caffeine pump, Rico, as the markets pump up super hard like this. There's no way. This was crazy right here. This is why that buy went through. Look at this. They love Feg team and the community. Is this a sign, everybody? you guys, I don't think the community would be ready for this. I don't think you guys are ready for this. Look at Binance putting a gorilla on their page. Is this a sign, everyone? Is this a sign? This would be wild. Enough arguing, please. Man, what is that? What is right there? BTC? Enough arguing. Ape in. That's where that comes from, man. We just gotta do our thing. I mean, that's beautiful right there. That is beautiful. Binance don't even know how pumped Feg Token would be, how much we would get more people to go into Binance just because the gorillas would just ignite. The gorillas would just ignite. And I want to let you guys know that a lot of these crazy prices that we talk about when it comes to Feg Token, it is 100% possible. It's 100% possible. 100%. It's already happened. If you've done it once, you can do it twice, everyone. So this is very, very bullish for the gorilla. We got Gorilla Radio tomorrow as well. We got Shield the Beans coming up with Ali. I think it's on the 4th, if I'm correct. We got a space with TK on the 12th. So a lot of spaces, a lot of us shilling, Feg Token, shilling Smart DeFi as we should. Feg the system, Feg the world, Feg to retire. The spaces, King Koopa. We got Blunt House doing spaces, doing TG, doing broadcasting now. So there's a lot of Feg Token on X. There's a lot of people talking about Feg Token, and we're getting the word out there. This was also a new wallet holder. So this was a wallet that was brand new. It didn't have Feg Token in before, and they loaded up on Feg Token, and they staked it, everybody. So very, very bullish. That could have been one of you guys, shilling in a space. That could have been somebody bringing excitement into the gorilla, somebody backing the truck up with that 2 BNB right there 24 minutes ago, and people still loading up on Feg Token, as they should, because this technology is very bullish. At the end of the day, we know that this is a meta when it comes to, Launchpad. We're seeing Pump Fund. We've seen, Pink Sale. We've seen all these launch pads. There has to be a launch pad in the space. And there's going to be more of them. We talk about it on these live streams where there's always going to be Pepsi and Coca-Cola. There's always going to be a Walgreens across from a CVS. You're going to have your Target. You're going to have your Walmart. You're going to have, your yin to your yang. And there's going to be a lot of launch pads. So we're definitely at the right place at the right time when it comes to, the Smart DeFi Launchpad and what it's doing and what it's providing for many people. What it's providing is a launchpad where anybody with no coding experience can come launch a project like I did with an amazing team. Got to give the bro some credit and launch your own project and take it to the next level, right? You can take your project. There we go. We got some buys rolling through as well. What's up, everybody? Got to redeem myself. We're getting close to deleting our zero. We're almost there. That's that $1 million market cap. I already see it. That's what it is. I'm ready to delete our little zero right here and get that chart moving and people to get excited because there's way more BNB flying around than ever before, right? There's BNB in the market like never before. So it's up to us to really take advantage of what we're doing. And our collaborations with like A-Quads and other projects is why XPX continues to flourish and continues to expand in the space where the brand recognition is there for us to be the go-to of all payments. But, XPX started off on the Smart DeFi Launchpad. It had to. It makes sense to be on this Launchpad. And I'll be honest with you, when you fuse Smart DeFi and XPX together, it gives XPX like this powerhouse of a project. And I have to give credit to the team, Feg Token. And you know what? Your project can have your idea and what you want to do. And you add Smart DeFi to back that up. And it just gives it this like extra layer of oomph. It gives it more power. And that's why XPX is launched on Smart DeFi with staking rewards for everybody to make a passive income, with asset backing up every single XPX token with over 55 BNB so far. But every transaction, you guys can see right here, we got the backing right there, backing those assets up. 1% on the buys and 1.5% on the sells. Very bullish, what keeps the baseline value going up, but also is going to allow us to leverage the way that we market XPX, right? Allowing people to take out a loan against their XPX tokens and then off-ramp it or pay bills. It's crazy bullish. I really don't know of things like that happening in the space, and I'm glad that we have Smart DeFi, smart contracts to make it all possible, to give XPX that edge as far as giving it that mini bank feeling. Instead of staking, you got that savings. Instead of loans, you got lending. Take out a 30-day interest-free loan on your XPX tokens that are backed by BNB. You guys can pay it off or let those tokens burn and don't worry about it. So very bullish times ahead when you start talking about what we have right here for everyone as far as the technology of XPX, the off-ramp solutions that we have, the physical, virtual cards, the non KYC payments, the success of the project, the brand recognition that's happening, the spaces that Ali and TK are doing on X all the time now and really holding it down. And everybody knows about us, right? Everybody's seeing what we're doing. There we go. Somebody was just talking about you, Pablo Crow. It's like they summon you every time. Meme Link will explode for public beta May 30th, everybody. So that's some alpha right there. If you guys ask me, I haven't seen that anywhere. Maybe it's on his X. We'll check it out. That is for sure. But man, I had some of my community members, Pablo Crow, giving you credit, man. We know when there's something good in the space, and shout out to Mr. Mo. He's definitely, a great holder of XPX, but also a great holder of Meme Link. And we see the potential there, man. We support what you're doing, and we like what you're doing, right? And those people are taking it to the next level, right? You got to support the builders and people who are just resilient and keep pushing. Just keep pushing. And when ETH is at, 2,400, 3,400, all-time high being broken because it has to happen. What is the price of Meme Link going to be up there, right? How popular is Meme Link going to be and bringing more people in? So there's a lot of potential there, everyone. Definitely go check that out. I want you guys to come over to xpxpay.com, come over here to Crypto Bill Pay, and off-ramp your cryptocurrency. 70 different cryptocurrencies on multiple blockchains. You guys can come over here and check it out. Virtual card, physical card, non-KYC bill payments, and like I said, I've been testing out what's going to be going right here very soon, and I'm actually going to be doing something later on today to go test it out some more, have some IRL experience. I'm very excited with the markets and the way things are going, and we're leading up to some very, very great things, especially when we're starting to collab with people like A-Quads, which you guys can come over here and check this out. You guys see XPX token up here. You see the majority of the space and all the projects that you guys talk about, and you guys see some amazing stuff, right? You guys see the Game Hub, the Freelancer Hub, the affiliate program, and there's a shift happening in the space, and that's why we're here. We're here to provide the pickaxes and solutions and the shovels for solutions in the space. And if you look at this, it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be pretty cool. The X app is down again today. Look at that. That's a perfect example for why Meme Link needs to exist and why we need it. That day that X went down and nobody could cry and stuff like that online, I was like, there needs to be a Meme Link. There needs to be something that's just going to let everybody just say and do what they want to a certain extent, right? So I want you guys to come over here to A-Quads. Definitely give them a look. We're doing some special things. My sleep schedule's off because I've been deving like I'm supposed to be doing, especially in this beautiful market that we have, this beautiful opportunity, and grinding, collaborating, making ideas come to life is what I live for right now in this space. So seeing these things come to life right before our eyes, seeing new projects come up with ideas, a lot of projects which we, rub elbows with in the space is also on A-Quad. So the right people will attract the right people. And all we're supposed to do is, hey, this is what I do in this space. How can I help you with what you're doing in the space? And we get to take everything that we're doing to the next level. It's up to you to either end up like Eastern Island and have people come find you your land thousands of years later on and try to figure out what the heck you were up to this whole time, or you can collaborate and make sure that you stay relevant no matter what you're doing in the space. So big shout out to T-Dev, big shout out to the A-Quads community. I know they're going crazy over there, and we got some special things coming for all of the A-Quad community, all the projects on there. And shout out to T-Dev, right? I mean, this was an idea that he said that actually got me pretty excited. And also shout out to AI Alpha, because he had a separate idea that got me excited. And the fact that we have this beautiful project with an amazing team that's been here for over 10 months, grinding nonstop for the whole space to make these things happen is super bullish, everybody. So do not sleep on the opportunity to get a bag of XPX as we continue to collaborate and network in the space and grow not only the project, but the business side of XPX, as you guys can see already with our partners, who use our pay portal. Feg Token pays for their whole servers. Their whole infrastructure is being paid. There's 4 businesses operating on XPX Pay plus, Feg Token, which is one of the biggest projects on blockchain technology, everyone. So very, very bullish times up ahead. Breaking 6 figures in paid orders. Obviously, we have something that we have right here that we have the potential to scale up. We have the recipe. We have the ingredients. It's up to us to cook this thing to perfection. And I'm cooking nonstop for this community. This team is cooking nonstop. We got a merch store coming soon. Something not just for us, but for everybody. And this is exactly what it's all about. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for all of it, absolutely all of it, and to continue to provide as much value as I can, almost overdosing the market on value, so the market has to respond and provide some value back to XPX and its holders. All the revenue generated will go right back into buybacks and burns to make this thing scalable and sustainable over time. That's what we're here to do. Come check us out. Also, give us a follow at XPX Token. Absolutely amazing times up ahead of us. Like I said, as our collaborations continue to grow, as we continue to expand, you really don't want to miss out on these opportunities on this great project, great team, great community, and we're ready for the next chapter, really. And some of these things that we're building out, I haven't heard nobody talk about in the space. So I'm really excited and proud of the team and the community to have the trust in us to be able to pivot and make things happen like we're able to do. Very exciting times up ahead. So let's do this. And these videos are absolutely amazing. Woo! These videos are amazing. So thank you guys for pulling up. Let's go to the next stuff. We're going to go to a little bit of what we got going over here. I've been looking at everything on Solana. I've seen people talking about this one. Thought this one was pretty cool. It's funny that we're on Meme Link talking about that, because here we go. We got locked in, almost like LinkedIn, right? Meme linked. So, you know, we got, this is a meta going on. We got locked in is a play that everybody's looking at. But I was just looking at random stuff, you know, in the middle of the night. There was one called Thought. I couldn't believe that. There was all kinds of things. This Alpaca started pumping. But let me know what you guys are buying. We'll pull up Meme Link. They're here. We got Pablo Crow with the super chat. We got Jesus Coin here as well. Here goes Meme Link for everybody. $3 million market cap, right? Really close to all-time high again. And I have no doubt that maybe a week, maybe 3 days from now, that we see it cruising at 6 million, then 10 million. He knows how to get the things to pump. And right now, there's something happening with this burn mechanism. And I want you guys to realize how powerful burns really are, because it's making this thing scarce and it's pumping up a lot higher. You know, you're going to see it at 10 million, 15 million. He has a record of making things pump into the double digits of the million. So I really don't doubt this man. And with this utility that he's coming out with, I'm sure it's going to get a lot of people's attention. A lot more influencers are most likely going to talk about it, and then we're going to see them posting about it, and we're going to see people wanting to get a piece of Meme Link. So come check it out. Here we go. $1,500 buyback and burn, and that's what's going to continue to happen. So $1 incoming. That's what he's saying. Whoo, $100 million market cap. Let's go. Let's go. $100 million market cap, Pablo Crow. Let's go, Meme Link. I mean, the community's in there. You guys are pumped up. You guys are making things happen. I think the burn is really showing the power of what it's all about right now. I'm looking forward to when we get our burn, you know, creeping higher and higher. I'm giving everybody that opportunity, like you gave everybody that opportunity to snatch it up right before all this burning is going on, because now you're paying a lot more for a lot less Meme Link, because it's just that much more scarce in the market. Meme Link, everyone. Woo! Markets are pumping like crazy. 96K BTC. Let's go look at Arena. We're going to freestyle right now. We got Speedy in here. Okay, we'll check out Speedy right now. I see some turtles in the chat. Arena's looking great. Set it and forget it. It's like buying Facebook early. If you can set it and don't look at it for a long time, you're good. Don't even touch it at 100 million. You might not even want to touch it at 200 million, because, you know, we see like what Pablo Crow is building with Meme Link. We see this Arena with SocialFi apps. This is the future. You can either, you know, people are going to sell gold for bronze prices. If you're selling your XPX token at these prices, you're selling gold for bronze prices. So don't sell your gold for bronze prices. You deserve to let these things pump. And I think projects like Meme Link, I think projects like Arena on Avalanche is going to do really good. And we're going to see this thing evolve into this SocialFi network. We're all on social media nonstop. We're all doing finances nonstop. So the fact that they come together, it's not far-fetched. We got this one as well. 123 was last night. We have Kid and Walt show talking about where's it at now. 123. Okay, it's come back since their space that they had. No big deal. They were talking about it had some potential. Let's go to Speedy. A community. This is what communities are. Whoa, Speedy. Whoa, Speedy. Wait a minute. Speedy. Where's everybody at? Where's all of Speedy at? You guys should be excited right now. That's a comeback right now. When you faded Speedy, ouch. Don't look like this. I don't want to see nobody moaning. I don't want no moaners. I'm not going to say the rest of what I was going to say there, but I don't want to see you looking all mopey. There we go. Let's lose that one. I think that one's more PG. Don't look mopey. I don't want nobody looking all down and out, right? Right now we got Speedy doing his thing. Let's go, Speedy. Crypto Gems back for more? Okay. Back for more Crypto Gems. Welcome. Oh, man, this brings back memories. Mr. Mo, this is the movies we would watch on the beta, right? the Hellraiser. We're all on those small VCR tapes. This is what some childhoods consisted of. It the Clown, Puppet Master, Hellraiser. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys all, man. Send everything, bro, right? F it. Send everything. I mean, the markets are pumping. Let's send it. This is where we're at. I mean, pretty simple. I like this. This looks good. And you know what? There's points where you got to cook up a humble pie. You know, there's a point where you got to punch back as a community, you know, supporting the dev and you're doing this right now on the chart. Like, this is punching back right here. You know, there's a lot of people who faded it. This is punching back. Sometimes you gotta kind of have like, yeah, we're humble and all that in the space and we keep it clean, but sometimes you got to have a little bit of an attitude and price these Jeets out and make people even buy back in. Sometimes you got to have a little bit of, sometimes you got to be rough around the edges. It's okay. It takes a little bit of that, right? It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. In a war, you don't want to have your green thumb while everybody's going to war, right? But it's okay to be a warrior in a garden because it's a lot safer that way. So we're at that point where we're punching back, and I think $5 million market cap will be that section where you guys will get a lot of people who faded this to come into Speedy all over again. And shout out to the community. Shout out to the team. I mean, I see the main page pulling up nonstop. I see everybody, you know, consistently grinding for their turtle gang. That's what it comes down to. And you earned it. You earned it to hand out the humble pie. But you also got to cook the humble pie, right? We got to price them out. We got to push it up. Buys bring buys. So, you know, create the wall of FOMO. You know, build it back up. You know, recycle it, do what you got to do, but price them out. I think $5 million market cap. I think right now, this is pure amazing for a community to earn this, and you guys are headed in the right direction. 5 million, it'd be undeniable that you guys are going to make some things shit. And to me, it's still undeniable because of how long you guys have been grinding and you guys won't let it go, right? A lot of people would have already left and played rug roulette for the rest of the, you know, the bull run for whatever reason. And then the bull run's over and they're like, what the heck happened? You know? So right here, Speedy turning it right back around. $3 million market cap, very strong. Give them a follow over here. Great, you know, memes, great community, everything that you guys want to see. They got it. Come check it out. It's on Ethereum, at Speedy, on ETH. When Ethereum pumps, this will pump as well. Let's see what else we got on the list. We got, what else we got on the list? I like the communities that pull up. This community has been pulling up. They had a good looking chart. See where they're at. Okay. I mean, very healthy. This one's I like this one because it has some use case, some staking, some basically rewards and meme coins. It's pretty cool. Their dashboard, so it has some potential. And for a Solana play, this chart's not looking too like, you know, like you can't handle a correction. This is meme coin season, right? There's going to be corrections, and you have to just be able to be stoic and just stare at it and let it do what it's got to do. But very nice. Get popular memes every 10 minutes. So the more you hold, the more it increases. You know, you can pick which ones you want. I think that's pretty cool. You're providing, you know, some products, some services, letting people kind of build up their portfolio and make sense. S&P 500, right? That's clicking. I think this alpaca is a good example of diamond hands. Check this one out. It's about to turn around on everybody. Check out this shakeout that happened. This one was look at this. Went all the way up here. 637, shook everybody out. Nobody's believing in it. It's done. It came all the way down to 5.5 million. If this ain't crypto, if this ain't the essence of crypto, I don't know what is. Maybe Pablo Crow can tell me. Maybe Crypto Gems can tell me. You guys are, chads into space, but to me, this is this is how crypto checks people really quick. Said all the way from 600 and something to 4.5 actually, and then a respectable pump, a respectable pump to 189. Whoever just held, wherever you bought, it came pretty. If you bought anywhere in this section, it literally put you right into the profit, right? Like, obviously if you bought in this pump and all this, you're toast. If you DCA'd all through this and you were just accumulating this alpaca because you liked it with no website, alpaca just doing its thing. Crazy pump on it. Crazy pump. And this is a sign for BNB. You know how much BNB it took to pump that thing? So BNB is in the air. I'm excited about that because obviously XPX is on BNB. Seeing a lot of hype come back to BNB. That's beautiful. I like that. I'm not going to complain. Normal correction, right? After a pump like that, all these people who've been held underwater, they want to get the heck out. They're like, oh my God, I finally can take a breath. And what's going to happen is most likely corrects, consolidates, and then will pump past this. And then it's a wrap. They'll be buying back at higher prices. So I think this is a great sign in the market. BTC pumping, BNB alive, Solana's alive, Avalanche has some life on it. Ethereum is, breaking. Ethereum almost was like, it looked at Medusa, it like almost turned into stone. It's like it didn't want to move, but it's moving now. It's moving, and it's moving in the right direction. And that's exciting for investors like us, those diamond hand investors that, we know that this is the future. This is much more than just, it's much more than just we're having fun. We're basically the testers of this space, but this is a brand new world of finance being developed by us. Even you trading meme coins, you don't have to be a code writer. You're a tester in this space. You don't even know it. You're in IT. You might as well start telling people I work in tech. Yeah, I work in tech. What do? Say, I test out smart contracts all day. Just don't tell them don't tell them, Saphir, that you're buying Feetcoin and that's how you're testing out smart contracts, right? But essentially, although we're having fun and we're joking around, right? We're fam here on the channel, and it's us building this out. But essentially, this is what's really happening. We are the testers of smart contracts. We are the believers of this, this new world, the way that it's going to operate. We believe in it so much that we continuously test it out on on crazy plays to make sure that rugs are working. Said, does that smart contract let that dev rug good? Oh, it's working perfect. We're testers, everybody, right? So, no matter what, we're having a good time in the space. But really, it's when you really remove all the context, whether it's alpaca, whether it's XPX, whether it's Feg Token or Meme Link, whatever it might be, Voinu, Sui, whatever, all of it that it might be. I see a lot of you guys in here. We're really pioneers in this new technology of blockchain technology. Very, very exciting times up ahead. Those who can become the Nikes, those who can become the Amazons, those who can become the Facebooks, those who can become the Visas, those who can become the Google, the Yahoo. You're gonna make it big. You're gonna knock it out the park. Now it's gonna come with some teething pains, some growing pains, but set up your shop. If it's A-Quads, providing freelancer work and providing, a hub for everybody to come over there. And we've seen the gamify things getting more popular. So it's up to you to set up a hub. It's up to you to stake your claim on this financial landscape that is fresh, everybody. It's fresh. It's up for the taking. It is up for the taking. Here goes Alpaca. Man. What else we got on the BNB chain? What are you guys buying? Let's check on Captain BNB. The Cape stays on. Very vibrant community. I like the community that's working for BNB. They're not just working for Captain BNB. They're working for the whole BNB chain. You don't think that they're getting the BNB word out there for us? Flying around with their capes and stuff and from city to city, getting the Jeets to stop. And that's what they're doing. Right, so here we go. We got become an African captain at Binance. Are you passionate about crypto and eager to make difference in a major city across Africa, such as Kenya, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Angola, and South Africa? We're looking for a crypto enthusiast to boost educational incentives organized. Okay, organize impactful events, and gather valuable users' feedback to strengthen our market presence. This 6 month renewable opportunity is your chance to drive change and enhance Binance presence in local communities. What are you going to do? Step it up. What are you doing to get the Binance word out there, right? And they're putting the message out there. And when was the last time we seen Binance doing this? From their main account. 14 million followers, just continues to climb. Sheesh. 14 million followers. You think they weren't doing this before? So we're ready. They got big money. They're not putting out all this stuff because the market's about to crash. They're not saying, hey, we're about to start paying for people to go kick it in Kenya and set up a Binance shop over there and let everybody. No, they're doing this for a reason. They know that we're still in the prime of the market. When they stop doing giveaways and they stop giving sign-up bonuses on exchanges and all that stuff, that's a top right there. That's a top for you. But so long as you see influencers with their Bybit and their exchange that they promote, and you got sign-up bonuses, and if you sign up, you get $100 in this and you get $100 in that, you can best believe that big money knows, smart money knows, that's all you got to do is follow the money, that the market's still here. They would not be handing out crypto left and right or jobs to people, to get people acquainted to crypto, to the idea of cryptocurrency, if it was not for that it's going to continue to rise. So they're setting up shop. Are you setting up shop? Let's go to Jesus Coin next. We got you right here, Prophet Bear. Big shout out to you. Right here, we got, Captain BNB. I did say this. I was, obviously I'm bullish on Captain BNB, but I know how these markets do their psychological ranges. And when we touched the 10, it came right here. It was consolidating right here. It looked like it wanted to hold, but we said, hey, a bounce off the 5 and right back up could be clean. And that's what we're having. Bounce on the 5, bounce on the 5, bounce on the 5. $1 million market cap. And a hot market ready to turn it around. A very hot market positioned to turn it around. It's up to us. Let's get the word out there. Let's talk about Captain BNB. Next, we got Jesus. Yo, yes. Let's go to Jesus Coin next. Let's see what you guys got on the X. I seen that one comment. You said, man, you even called my... Yeah, we called Prophet Bear out. This is a different type of stream over here. This is the unscripted show. This is, I'm just like you guys with a microphone and a camera. We're taking it to the next level together. We're figuring it out together. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. Looking very good over here with Jesus Coin. Let's go to the X account first. Let's see the latest and greatest, what's fresh off the press, and then we're going to get to what we're talking about on the chart, everyone. Check out over here Jesus Coin. I mean, if you guys have not come and checked them out, you guys want to check them out. There's no way that this does not happen. Either Jesus Coin does it, or one way or another, it's going to happen. Web 2 will become Web 3. Everything. Every bit of it. This is one of the posts that I want. Billions will hodl Jesus. What happens when this is just a normal thing in the world? This is why I've been telling you guys about Jesus Coin a long time ago, because the numbers are adding up. There's a lot of believers in Jesus out there, everyone. So knowing that Web 2 will become Web 3, knowing that I've been telling Prophet Bear, let's create the portal for you guys. We already got 8 quads on there, one project. Let's create the next one for Jesus Coin. And actually, I was talking to a church in Chicago from one of the Fed gorillas that wants to set up as well, because I know the first church that actually sets that up will be able to get donations to everybody. I don't want nothing out of it. I want people to sign up, go through the XPX Pay portal. I'm a builder in the space. I'm providing these products and solutions. But whether or not somebody's going to do this, I have no doubt. And what happens when you have all of these people holding Jesus Coin? I mean, it's crazy. You think they're going to let it go? No way. So I think we're seeing some amazing discount prices before the masses that already, I mean, this is what I want you guys to see, right? This is what I want you guys to see. This is a lot of numbers, a lot of people there, and good vibes. That's what you want. Chill Guy is outperforming most of the memes in the past. I love Chill Guy, man, because I seen Chill Guy kind of break the ice with retail. We'll check out Chill Guy. Talk more about Speedy. I love Speedy. How about that? Slow and steady wins the race. But Jesus Coin right now, I think, is a sleeping giant, everybody. And I really want to push that front with you, Prophet Bear. I think we make it happen. And, you know, where I'm sure, if not the very first day, I'm sure that very first week we'll have donations going in via crypto to your church through the XPX portal. I'm sure there's people sitting on the sidelines, and we got to do this. We're the builders in the space. Great marketing for you guys, for everybody, and I think that you guys are really gonna make it. I think everybody's sleeping at Jesus Coin. You know, it's not a project that has not. I mean, it went up to $90 million market cap. It has a community already in the crypto space. It's showing you what it's capable of doing. It's holding some really good market caps. We've seen what just happened with the alpaca. We've seen how markets can shake people out and make them think that it's all over. And next, you know, you have a rally in a market. And I think this is the perfect time. I think people are really open to cryptocurrency. I think this is one of the ways that retail will come in. I think this is one of the ways that the normies will come in. The boomers will come in. I don't think if you told them buy some of these not so, you know, coins that I can't even mention because it's cussing on the stream, you're not going to get them to understand cryptocurrency with some of these outlandish coins that are launching, right? But you can get somebody to wrap their head around this idea, and it's just a matter of time. Prophet Bear, you're putting in the work, brother. Not just yourself, but I actually want to give your whole community a shout out. It's not just Prophet Bear, but you know what? A great leader brings a great community and a great team around you, and you're doing a fantastic job. I want to give all of you guys a big shout out. The Crypto Church, everything that you guys do, the vibes that you guys bring to the space. I see a lot of people from my community over there. I see a lot of people over there. So that's what it's all about, honestly. And it's meant to be. It's honestly just meant to be. And I love that he has the shades on. So the fact that, you know, we have a great community here, we have a great meme. If you ask me, I can't believe people slept on this, but this makes sense to me. It should make sense to you. Very simple. Buy, hold, set it and forget it. And let Prophet Bear go to work for everybody. Let the Crypto Church go to work for everybody. And honestly, let Web 2 come into Web 3. Let the first churches that really start to make that movement over and understand that the world is digital, and this moves into the Jesus coin. And I don't even know if we can comprehend what market cap Jesus might. I think Jesus coin could be top 100 cryptocurrencies. And I say that with like XPX, and I really mean that because those numbers just make sense to me. They make sense to me. They really do. So shout out to you, Prophet Bear. Much love and respect, brother. I love what you do for the space. I love what your community does for the space. And it's really nice and it's refreshing. I can't, you know, I think all of us at some point get tired of the spaces and the way that their format, right? And there's sometimes it's like, all right, 2 days of this can't be good for my brain. 3 days of this can't be good. It can't be good. It's too degenerate, right? But I need this. You know, we need this you need this in your life. So make sure you guys keep a good balance with a great community and some good vibes right here. This is a great way to start it right here. So Jesus coin, let's go to the chart right now. Looking really good. I'd say, you know, same thing, breaking 10 million, going back over this 20 million eventually and breaking higher. It's on the board. It's on the board. Jesus coin could very well hit the multi-billions once adoption happens. That's why I said it's a top 100 crypto. The community's established, the team is established. Redistribution is something that happens a lot. It needs to happen, otherwise people can wreck the project. So, you know, it's all these things are already lined up. Next is just adoption. That's all it is. So let's create some FOMO. I'm sure a lot of that will come right back in when we break 10 million, knowing that you guys are going to Dubai. Welcome to Dubai. Come to Dubai, Habibi. Congratulations, safe travels. Enjoy and spread the good word of Jesus and cryptocurrency. Prophet Bear, you're an amazing person, and I know that you're going to take this thing all the way, brother. So keep doing your thing. You got a lot of people rooting for you. So let's keep it moving and grooving. I think somebody said chill guy. He's trying to be a chill guy. I haven't had no chill guys pull up. Not saying that you guys are not chill, but I'm saying the guys that are just a chill guy. What I liked about chill guy was that it brought in a lot of retail. This chart hurts. We're on Solana, but don't discount it. Don't let an alpaca hit you, right? Don't let the alpaca movement. That's why you got to wait for these things to chill out. Now you want to be looking at chill guy. Now you want to say, chill guy? I think I could be a chill guy. Can you get a bag of chill guy at 42 million, knowing that hey, it has what it takes to go to hundreds of $1 million market cap? Are there some X's on the table? There's definitely some X's on the table for sure. And the thing that I liked about Chill Guy was I seen Chill Guy posted by like a lot of people that I would not think were involved in crypto. I was like, wait a minute. This meme is so powerful, and people like to say, Chill Guy, that I seen it on Donut Media, or it was on Speed, but I was like, wait a minute. This is a car channel that I like. And this guy's never talked about crypto, which his latest videos are about trying to trade meme coins. So that means the bug bit him. So he went from having a Donut Media, made his own channel on that Speed with 3 E's, talking about cars, and I saw a flash of Chill Guy where he didn't even talk about it. It was like a bunch of like almost some like MK Ultra stuff, right? Where it wasn't even being said. It was just like they just flashed Chill Guy out of nowhere, and I was like, wait a minute. And that's a car channel. So one of the videos on that car channel is about trading meme coins, and I was like, he got bit by the bug. And it's too late. And that's what's happening. Retail's being bit by the cryptocurrency bug back to back. And I think Chill Guy has reached out and touched a lot of these. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is a random guy with a Chill Guy shirt. And I mean, if I saw somebody wearing a Chill Guy shirt in public, I know that that's a chill guy. Like, there's no way that you're not a chill guy. And you got a Chill Guy shirt. It's like, I almost need a Chill Guy shirt. Can we get a Chill Guy shirt with XPX on it? I mean, that's bullish. Pretty bullish if you ask me. Very cool. Very cool. Chill Guy. I think it's at a discount price. We've seen how people can get shooken out, and out of nowhere, Alpaca went down to 4 point something million and then turned right back around to 100 and something. So is Chill Guy at that level? Does Chill Guy have enough exposure to get people interested in it again? I think it does. I think, the community's chill. Right? So I think they have the right recipe. They've definitely went through their redistribution and, that hype, that pump and then the dump and all that stuff. And Solana also kind of simmered down and Solana came down. But now that we see Solana going back up, we can see Chill Guy break $50 million market cap. I'm sure we'll get a lot of people more interested in it again. Once it breaks $100 million market cap, it's kind of like breaking the $10 million market cap. It just gets people really excited, and we can see some really nice price action. So we got the $50 million market cap on the board, which if Solana continues with these prices, the hype, the overall crypto sentiment continues on this level, I don't doubt seeing Chill Guy being able to do this. The magic starts to happen, like most projects, when you start to break some of these psychological barriers, right? Breaking past the $100 million market cap, you're going to see a lot more posts on X and people being excited that the Chill Guy's back, that he's chilling and he's back, right? Right now, everybody's questioning, is the Chill Guy back? Is that Chill Guy still really chill? But you're going to have even those who stop being chill be chill all over again once Chill Guy breaks over $100 million market cap once again. Do not sleep on these. This is how this market works. This is part of the meme coins. That's why sometimes I don't mind waiting for them to come down and simmer and reach me. Wait for the trade to come to me. And maybe that's from trading futures a lot. That's why. But right here goes another example. This is one we called, very early at around 7 million. Went all the way up to 2 something. Got listed on Binance. Is pulled back. But this is where I would be looking at this. Not when everybody was saying Mubarak. I told you about it super early. Then everybody was talking about it. That's the news being put out, right? That's not good, right? The rumor was when I was telling you, because I'm a small YouTuber and I'm not even that big. I'm like, hey, I like this. I like this Mubarak thing. Looks pretty cool. I'm over here telling you about it at 9 million. I'm like, hey, if it breaks 10 million, it's going to do what all the other projects do. What did it do? It broke 10 million and it went straight up to 47 million. Pull right back and then continue, broke to 50 million, went to 80, and then the rest was history. Then everybody was talking about it, and all the other YouTubers talking about it. That's the news is out, right? And then listed on Binance, you have this, but this is where you want to say, hey, we're not going to see these prices again. Is this where I want to get into Mubarak? Because I know it has the potential, it has the notoriety, it has support from 4.memes. I see Binance posting about it nonstop. Does it have a community strong enough? Now, look at this Kraken right here. Wait a minute. Pancake swap. What? Whoa. Whoa, great to see Kraken listing BNB chain projects. Whoa. Uh-oh, everybody. Uh-oh, for those BNB lovers, let's go. Here we go. There will be signs, everybody. There will be signs. It's going to happen. Shout out to CZ. But here we go. Kraken listing on, or Mubarak listing on Kraken. Very, very nice. And goes to show that, BNB is about to be moving in, everybody. A few Arab friends thanked me for spreading awareness of the culture. We live on one little planet. Yes, we do, bro. That's why I keep a WAGME channel. I absolutely agree with CZ on this one. And that's what we're doing. So Mubarak listed on Kraken. More exposure for you guys. And now different demographics. People that can buy Mubarak that probably couldn't before because now they're on Kraken. Pretty nice. A lot of US people are going to be able to buy BNB meme coins now. Where some states don't allow them to, like, New York and Texas. We're seeing the red tape come down. So Mubarak looking really good, looking like a play not to sleep on, and getting ready for a BNB movement. These are plays that you're letting these trades come to you before they rally back up. And I mean, you have every incentive to think that these things are going to happen, and we're going to have somewhat of a pump when you see the rest of the market pumping up. And we know that BTC is going to get the whole market a pump. Are there going to be small corrections? Absolutely. That's just normal. And those corrections are really opportunities, right? We talked about that signal, the dip, and most likely coming down to the lower valley range. That's normal, right? Or possibly bouncing off the 50 moving average, having a continuation. But corrections are normal. Long term, Bitcoin's bullish. Daily charts looking fantastic. Weekly charts looking even better. It was a knee-jerk reaction, overreacted market on the first correction from 109,000. We had a correction, touched the 50 moving average, going right up to 120. I think at 120, when we break that, that's where we'll see all over again, where people are calling you and asking you, hey, how do I get a Phantom wallet? How do I get a MetaMask wallet? How do I get, a SafePal wallet? How do I get BNB in my wallet? That's where we start to see a lot of that momentum happen right now. Right now, everybody that is excited and the market's pumping is everybody who's really already still involved in crypto. At $120,000 Bitcoin, that's going to break news. That's going to be on Fox, on a lot of different places, on Bloomberg, wherever it's going to be everywhere. And that's going to get a lot of people excited to come into the market. So get ready for that. We're looking really good. Obviously, we could have a test at that 110 mark, before getting to 120 to see if we're really going to break the last all-time high, which I think we will. And then we'll have that 120 BTC really get that market excited and really see this thing continue to pump to the upside. Everything's lining up perfectly for us. BNB, ETH, BTC, all your favorite projects. BTC Arizona goes full crypto mode. There you guys go. We're going to continue to see this happen. You're super early. We've been covering this from a very start. When this map first started, there was barely any orange. It started to get a little bit more orange where you weren't sure. It's like, hey, did they add a couple? To the point where it's like, now it's the opposite. Before it was the other way around. It was only a few of them. Now this country has become orange, and every country will become orange, and you will become orange. And we're way ahead of the game, everybody. We're way ahead of the game. We're right here. So just keep building, keep your head down, keep building your communities, get stronger, build some products and solutions, make some things happen, because the majority is coming. The late majority is going to come. The laggers are going to come, and we'll be so happy that we spent this time building, grinding with each other, making it through the corrections, surviving, the bull traps, the bear traps, and making it to the top together. That's what we have on the table for us today. I really appreciate everybody pulling up. These are very, very bullish markets. I got some more testing to do, some more things for XPX. You guys don't want to miss out. Back the truck up, pump the chart up, create the wall of FOMO. We got some things rolling out, merch store, more utility, IRL stuff that people can use, and much more with these collabs with projects like Aquads and some things with AI Alpha coming soon to a blockchain near you. So thank you guys for pulling up, all the support that you guys bring to the channel. Also, take advantage of the shorts that I've been making. Like I said, in this last month alone in shorts, we've gotten over 57,000 views. That's just the first month. So if you see me post a short, whether it's about your project or not, go on YouTube and leave some comments on it, because YouTube are pushing these out big time. They might keep us in the shadow realm on the live streams or some of the long form content, but they want to become the next TikTok. So we're going to bite on that. We're going to push these shorts out. You guys go check them out. I mean, even non-KYC shorts are doing good. XPX crypto payments shorts are doing, almost a lot of these shorts are getting over 1,000 views, and just this month alone is 57,000. I'm sure by next month we'll probably be close to 80 or 100, to the point where, we're getting millions of views now on our shorts, and that's millions of people that you guys have the chance to captivate and let them know about your project in the comments, to get them to come out and check out Jesus Coin, to get them to go check out Feg Token XPX. So that's a little hidden mile for you guys to do, but there's a lot of exposure happening on those shorts that we're pumping out. So much love and respect, man. Enjoy this week. It's looking really good. It's already Thursday. It's going to be Friday tomorrow. Guerrilla Radio. The weeks go by super fast. Enjoy this time in this market. It's a lot of fun. Don't get discouraged when there's little corrections. We're at the perfect time, perfect place. We just got to continue to deliver, keep the work ethic, and the rest will follow. So like, comment, subscribe. If you guys can't do that, continue to come back and experience the